Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with a small wooden slat from Dollar Tree. I'm going to give this a quick coat of white paint. It's like an antique white paint. And I'm just doing the edges. I did the back, and I did around the edges on the front part as well. Once I have that all painted, I am going to take it and lay it on this scrapbook paper that came from Hobby Lobby. And I'm kind of trying to line up the snowflakes that are on this paper before I trace it out. Now I'm just going to cut that out. And then I'm going to Mod Podge that right onto that slat. So once I have that all out and I get it all Mod Podged, I'm going to let that dry. Once it's fully dry, I'm going to sand off the excess around the edges with my little micro sander. Once that was all sanded, I am going to take this little cube drawer from Dollar Tree, and I just took the drawer out, and I'm going to give that a coat of the same color antique white paint that I used for the slat. So I'm just going to make sure I do all of them, all the sides and the bottom, except for the front where the butterfly is. I'm going to leave that plain because I don't need to do anything with that. Then I also cut out a triangle type shape from a paint stick. And I just used a thin paint stick. And I just cut out the shape of a snowman nose. I'm going to paint that with the color burnt orange. And I'm going to let that dry. Once I have that all dry, I'm going to glue that nose right on to the back side of the box. So the very opposite side that the butterfly is on. And I'm just going to use some wood glue to hold that on. Once I have that on, I'm going to dip the end of a paintbrush into some black paint, and I'm going to paint on the snowman's face. So I'm going to do 2 dots for the eyes, and then I'm going to add the dots for the snowman's mouth. And I used 2 different size paintbrushes, so I got 2 different sized dots. One, I used a bigger handle, and then this one is a smaller one. Once I have that all on there, I'm going to take and add some thin lines at the top for some eyebrows for the snowman. And then I'm going to let that all fully dry. While I'm waiting, I'm going to glue that onto the bottom of my little slat here. So I'm going to glue it to the very bottom of it. And then I'm going to let that sit and hold up, and I'm going to add some greenery into the box. And I got this at Walmart. Once I have that all on there, now I can add some white to the eye. So I did 2 like half moons, and then did a dot on each one of the eyes in white. Then I'm going to take my antique wax, and I'm going to go around and antique wax the whole outside of the box and the whole outside of the sign. Just the edges, and that is it. This project is finished. I think this turned out so super cute, and there's so many possibilities with this. I'm thinking I might do a gingerbread one next. You can put any kind of greenie you'd like in here. Even maybe like a couple of little snowflakes would be adorable. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.